Hey, what's going on, world? It's your man Wood. I'm back early this week because I was, I guess, fortunate to find out this morning that I made some errors last night on the last podcast. Left a big chunk out of it. Some editing went wrong in the middle of like my post-show wrap-up stuff that I do. And I think I got to attribute all of it to the end of that Minnesota Golden State Warriors game last night. So we talked about some important stuff at the beginning of the episode, and I really wanted to get that out there. And then I really remembered that this weekend we have Manny Pacquiao and Tim Bradley, Desert Storm, coming up. And we didn't talk about that last night. So I'm welcome back to the show again. My man was gracious enough to give me another hour of his time today. So, like I said, I'm going to get him back in here and we're going to talk through some boxing. But I got my man, Dayton, Ohio, welterweight, Jeff the Nightmare Camp in the building. What's going on, man?
What's up, man? Thanks for having me again.
Right, man. My bad for last night, man. That's inexcusable, but I'm not. It was the game, and then I think it might have been a glass or two of Tanqueray in the middle of the night on a work night. So we doing it live today at on location at the Prime Performance Boxing Gym in Dayton, Ohio. You want to talk about that real quick, or?
Quick run through the old Baumberger Teen Center. A new boxing gym is inside there, across the street from Stivers on East 5th Street. Monday to Friday at 5 p.m. until about 9 p.m. If your kids want to compete, just come learn how to defend themselves or whatever the case, to come up here, sign up, and go from there.
Can adults join?
Yep.
I mean, is it like an open gym where...
Yeah, pretty much. Because in amateurs, you can compete from the age of 8 to like 34. Okay. So...
Damn, I done missed my cutoff. No, but seriously, man, I'm looking to get into a gym, and right now I'm just at a gym that's pretty much weightlifting, which I hate. And I saw y'all had a lot more space in here than what I expected. So right. I'm looking to just come and get on a bag, maybe do some laps on the basketball court or some sprints, and then I can get in some push-ups and all that type of stuff, and I can get my workout in, and I don't have to be messing around with no weights.
Right, you could definitely get that here, and at the same time, they about to add treadmills and everything to the back room where we do have weights at and everything like that, so it'll be cool.
Okay. And this is this solely operated by Mr. Pearson, or some partners involved?
There's some partners involved, but I can't too much pronounce their names or.
Was that the gentleman that was just upstairs?
Nah, it's Islam, the owner of the building.
Okay.
And some other people, I guess. I don't really get too in tune with all that.
So you in training right now, correct?
Correct. Tough training camp.
What was on today's workout schedule?
We actually unexpectedly sparred with Chris Pearson. He's getting ready for a fight April 30th in DC. So that was an unexpected sparring match.
Is that going to be at the same spot as last week's Adrian Broner fight? Do you know?
If I'm not mistaken, I think so. I know him and Badu Jack, another TMT fighter, is fighting on that card.
Oh, okay. So. I saw some of the promo stuff for it. Badu, is that the one with Butte? Lucien Butte?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so that's a Premier Boxing Champions event.
Yeah, I think Badu is fighting for to defend his title. Right. If I'm not mistaken.
That might be at 168 or something?
I have no idea where Badu fight now.
That's right. But I know Butte was at right around 168, so that's what I'm imagining it might be. How the sparring session go? Because he's a little bigger than you.
Yeah, with Chris comes forward. He don't back down or nothing like that. So it'd be pretty much explosive, and got to stay on my toes with him for real. He looking sharp as heck. Speed on point, power on point. So got to stay on my toes and keep my guard up with him.
is he doing more basing a lot of his training out of Prime Performance, or is he kind of doing some sessions?
He going sessions for real. Like, most of his work is here, but at the same time, he has another team that contribute everything like strength and conditioning, everything like that. So,
yeah, I missed that. Next time. But let's get into it, man. Last night I had you on originally because I was trying to get some reactions to Friday night Spike TV, April 1st. Their Spike TV PBC card that featured Adrian Broner. Also had Javante Davis out of Baltimore, Maryland, and Robert Easter Jr. And we'll get into what happened with AB. I didn't get to ask you last night, but now we got an hour to blow. What was your thoughts on Robert Easter Jr.?
Nice. I think E-Bunny always been sharp, and like his speed is nice, power on point, and everything like that. He gonna definitely be an issue as far as anybody looking to get a title and they gotta run into him. He gonna definitely shut down a lot of people's hearts and dreams.
Now, what was he, 130? 135?
Yeah, I think so.
I know he was a bit tall for his weight class, which is kind of impressive. We really haven't seen that since the Punisher, Paul Williams. So what I did like about him was that he was, like you just said, he was facing a former world champion, and I like that he came out and was using the jab more and pressuring the guy, and he didn't really show him. I mean, he didn't show him any disrespect, but he really brought the fight to a guy who was really trying to turn things around. Because I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I know he had 2 losses to Rancis Bartholomew. So to get him out of there and then to do it in one punch fashion,
right?
I thought that was a good lick. Now you had
a well placed punch.
Yeah, that was awesome. But you reacted to me because I had posted the video and you said, "What did he do wrong?" And I'm not trying to be old timey, and I know boxing doesn't. I mean, it's still a gentleman's sport, but the dancing was what I was talking to, man. And I just felt like you just had an awesome one punch knockout like that, and you did it in a bright spot. Why mess it up with some of the antics that, in my opinion, are kind of now working against somebody like AB? Just going to the corner and your gloves just did all the speaking. So what was the need for the dancing and to kind of be disrespectful? And I just was like, let the people that play sports, let them do the end zone dancing and the shimmying after the dunks. But you don't play boxing, you box. So that was just my opinion. Right. But I know he's a young man having fun.
Like the thing with Adrian Broner and the whole About Billions team, one thing I can say, all of them dance. Like, my first time training with them was when I was getting ready for National Golden Gloves. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing I noticed, that everybody in the gym that was with them, they all can dance. Like, from Lil Nuke to E-Bunny, Adrian Broner even dances. Right. You feel me? That's just they sign, like, that's just how they show, like, excitement and everything like that. That's just a natural instinct with them, I guess. Because I know, like, I don't dance. I don't know how to dance for real. So I'm not going to do it. But with them, since they dance, it's just like a automatic thing to them. That's how they show that they excited or, like, enjoying the moment.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So, I just threw it out there, but... he looked like he was shocked at what he did. I'll be honest. And that's what it did. It looked like it was off a little bit, and it kind of registered, and then he kind of tried to do the dance before moving over to the neutral corner. But I'm just saying, sometimes that could work against you because you're giving that boxer, well, not really, because the man down on the other referee outside of the ring is picking up the count, I guess. But I don't know, man. It just wasn't the best look for me.
Like, it all varies for real. It was just a heat of the moment type thing. Like, he probably didn't expect to get the knockout. Right. And like I said, it was a well-placed punch, and it only took one punch. Right. So it was a wild thing to him. Right. Probably so.
I guess at first I just was like, man, you haven't done anything. But in a way, he really had just done something. Because like I said, his opponent was a former world champ. You put a man down like that, that has to lead you to believe that I'm arriving, and what could be in the next 2 to 3 fights, could change my life.
Right.
Did you? Are you saying that? Because I didn't hear. I saw that there was some connection, but is he from? Is Robert Easter from Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he said he spent some time in D.C. I kind of got confused on the.
Yeah, that's where they all had their training camp at for the fight.
Okay.
That's where Adrian Broner and everybody else been training at. So. Okay,
I saw he said that was his second home and everything. So, is he kind of under Adrian Broner? Any promotional stuff he's trying to do? I'm not
100% sure, but I'm pretty sure he is with About Billions.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Like I said, he had the most impressive night to me. I thought, you said you didn't see Gervonta's fight. I thought I like to see a little bit more fighting behind the jab, to be honest. I think at the smaller weights, we really don't look at them as huge knockout, percentages or whatnot, knockout ratios and whatnot, but eventually you're going to run into somebody that can take your punches, and you're going to need to have that jab and some of the other you have to be able to box more than just throw power shots, because you can run into fatigue issues and whatnot just trying to throw heavy 4 or 5 straight early rounds. So I just would like to see, it was a great performance, but I just think moving forward, when you step up to in class, just sitting there relying on heavy shots isn't always going to get it done. I think somebody that's kind of running into that right now is Danny Garcia. He kind of relies on his heavy stuff a lot, and everybody's just not falling nowadays for him.
Right.
But moving on to AB. The man didn't make weight, didn't try to make weight, paid 50 bands to Ashley Theophane. The fight went on. He got Ashley out of there in round 9 or something, I believe.
Right.
I hate to kind of rehash what we talked about last night, the first go around, but I asked you to come on because I'm just trying to get an understanding of where Adrian is in his career. I don't really, I don't think he's next level, top elite. I know he is a presence in whatever division he's getting ready to settle on. I just don't know where he goes with his next opponents, especially if it's not a Floyd fight, which we talked about. We'll get into that. But he did what he was supposed to do against Ashley Theophane. You gonna leave me? I didn't really throw you a question. Help us understand.
Me personally, I think he did do what was needed and everything. He boxed him, hit him with clean shots, pot shotted him like crazy throughout the whole fight. Basically made a statement, because Floyd Mayweather did say that he had a fighter that he feel would beat Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner silenced that, and then at the same time he basically put on a good display of boxing, letting everybody know that he still can't be slept on. Like if they still doubting him and everything, basically wake up. So that was a hell of a fight as far as on AB behalf. As far as the weight situation, me personally, 4/10 of a pound isn't a lot as far as enough to pay $50,000 to the next man. I'm not going to do it. I would have went and sat in a sauna for 5 minutes, got that 4/10 off. I would have even shaved my beard, or whatever the case might be.
That's one thing that I was sitting. That's what I was sitting there thinking at the house, and because I'm actually a little surprised that they let him keep the beard at that length, because it used to be. It seemed like there was some concerns that the beard would buffer, a blow a little bit, so you weren't really allowed to wear that type of beard into the ring. But I guess nowadays,
to me personally, $50,000 is a lot of money anyway. So I would have did whatever it would have took to get 4/10 of